Hey there, what's going on guys, Who here, and in today's video, talk about what will be happening with Call of Duty in 2016, because of course, Black Ops 3 has been out now. It's been out for 2 months now, and now personally I love the game. It's a fantastic game. I'm glad what Treyarch did to the game, but we've also got to look forward to the future. We've got to look to 2016 and what will be happening for Call of Duty then, which of course, as you guys know, is Infinity Ward's turn to make the next Call of Duty game, which of course it's the new Infinity Ward now. The old Infinity Ward was long gone, it's long gone now, but it's IW's turn, and we just gotta look to what they're gonna make, because it's honestly one of the biggest mysteries of what they're gonna make, because of course, we knew Black Ops 3 was going to come out, we knew all sorts of stuff, but this is actually a real mystery of what IW and what Activision are going to do for the next Call of Duty. I'm going to give you guys my opinion, because of course, a lot of these videos have sprung up in the past few weeks, past few months, and literally if you type in Ghost 2 versus Modern Warfare 4, you'll find hundreds of searches of that, and hundreds of videos, but I want to give you guys my opinion on it, because I do believe it's a bit different to the other videos that I've seen of it, and it's kind of a different. I just want to talk about my opinion, and we're going to get into it. So, of course, the standard Ghost 2 versus Modern Warfare 4. First off, I'm going to tell you why there won't be a Ghost 2, and then I'm going to tell you why there won't be a Modern Warfare 4, because I honestly believe that is the most stupid title ever, because there won't be a Ghost 2, and there won't be a Modern Warfare 4. I'm calling it out now. Obviously, if, in May, when we do get the full reveal of the game, and we actually get to see the name of the game, if it is Ghost 2 or Modern Warfare 4, you can call me out on that, but I'm calling it right now. It's not going to be any of those games. I'm going to tell you reasons why. So, first off, I'm going to talk about why there won't be a Ghost 2. So, of course, everyone knows Call of Duty Ghost was a flop. It was kind of a failure of a game. In Call of Duty Standard, it was a really bad game. One of the reasons why is because by the time January rolled around, January 2014, more of the player base was on the previous game, which we haven't seen since World at War. Another big reason why Call of Duty Ghost was kind of a failure in Activision eyes is because it lost 10 million sales. I don't know the numbers accurately, but I think Black Ops 2 had 25 million sales, somewhere around that ballpark, and Call of Duty Ghost only had 15 million sales. Like, it passed Black Friday, it was selling for $1. $1. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. And so I don't think a Call of Duty Ghost 2 will happen. I mean, the average consumer, unlike me and you, they don't know the three developer cycle. They just can see the title of the game, they see Ghost on it, they're not going to buy it. So Call of Duty Ghost 2 is really not going to happen, of course, and multiplayer was kind of bad in my opinion. I loved Extinction, I loved Campaign, of course Campaign did have a cliffhanger, but I think, Infinity Ward weren't expecting it to be much of a flop. That's why I don't think the cliffhanger is that relevant right now. So now I'm going to talk about why there won't be a Modern Warfare 4. So first reason why there won't be a Modern Warfare 4 is because the series kind of ended. Like, I couldn't imagine them continuing from Makarov's death and in Modern Warfare 4, because I do believe this next game is going to be boots on the ground kind of Call of Duty, which I really do hope it is. I kind of do need to change from shooting hoops on an uplink, but it's going to be a boots on the ground Call of Duty, and they ended it with Makarov being hanged, and I couldn't imagine them going off from that, because they really did close the Modern Warfare trilogy. I don't think it's intended to be a saga or anything like that. I can't imagine continuing to 4, 5 and 6. That really just doesn't seem like it's going to happen to me. And the biggest reason why there won't be a Modern Warfare 4 is because there's a game called Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, which is you guys can disagree with me, but that game is it's just made Call of Duty to what it is today. It's really revolutionary, and IW did a fantastic job on that game. And if they're going to call a game so similar to the game that basically made Call of Duty, what made Call of Duty what it is today, it boosts up sales so much, they're going to make a game that's so similar name to the original one. Just sounds I really couldn't imagine that happening. Of course, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, if they're going to make a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, all they're doing is switching the 4 around to the end, and it just seems like I just really couldn't see that happening. So I don't think a Modern Warfare 4 will happen, but I do honestly think that the Modern Warfare kind of franchise is not dead. So I'm going to talk about what may happen. Of course, Modern Warfare is not dead. I honestly think they could do a Modern Warfare game. However, it will not be called Modern Warfare 4. I do believe if they're going to do anything, they're going to do a Modern Warfare with a subtitle at the bottom, similar to what they did with Black Ops Declassified, which, by the way, that game was on Vita and absolutely awful. Please never buy it if you do have a Vita. And they did Black Ops Declassified, which it wasn't an extension. It was kind of more of an extension and kind of its own separate thing, which I think Call of Duty could do with the Modern Warfare series. Stick the Modern Warfare name, they'll get a whole load of sales for that game, and kind of drift off from the main Modern Warfare kind of universe. I could definitely see that happening, kind of what they did with Declassified. Or what I could see them happening is making a whole new series altogether, like they tried to do with Call of Duty Ghost. But of course, please make a good series. I know they fired Mark Rubin last year, which is really good, because he was a pretty bad lead developer. He was the lead developer for Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty Ghost, which were, in my opinion, the two worst Call of Duty games. So I'm glad he's gone now. That's really, really cool. and I could definitely see them making a new series and just starting a whole fresh, because Treyarch was in a similar situation before, back with World at War, as by the time January and February rolled around, World at War had less players than Call of Duty 4, which was the previous game, which we saw with Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Ghosts. So Treyarch has been in this situation before, and of course they've definitely bounced back now. They're the best developer by most of the community, but definitely could see them making a whole new series, and you never know, it could be a very successful series. I could definitely see that happening, because I just really couldn't see a Ghost 2. It wouldn't make business sense to make another sequel of Ghost. No one really likes it. I don't think many people are excited for a sequel of that game. Of course, people do want to know what happened in the story. I definitely do, but they can't put Ghost in their name. But it doesn't make business sense. So yeah, obviously, leave your guys' opinions down in the comment section down below. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think about my ideas. And obviously, I'd like to hear what you think will be Call of Duty 2016, because it's really exciting. I really want to know. And we'll just have to wait until May to find out. And that's about it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button. And as always, thanks for watching.